So let's talk about cereal. As a kid, I consumed probably more cereal than anyone that I knew. I would go to the grocery store with my mother and go there just to pick out my own cereal, to get the little prizes in the cereal, and I had zero awareness of what was in that cereal. But that continued all the way until college. In fact, I was consuming cereal all through college, had no awareness that it wasn't a really good thing to do. Now, the worst time to feed someone cereal is when they're an infant. Infant rice cereal, which is very popular, has inorganic arsenic in it, okay? Now, in the soils where they grow grains and plants, there's always going to be some arsenic in very, very small amounts. And that's called organic arsenic. And our bodies can deal with that very easily. So it's not really a problem. But inorganic arsenic is different. That usually comes from some type of pollution from some waterway that's fed into where that rice is growing in other plants. So this is not healthy for an infant. In fact, I found this very interesting study I'm going to put down below that talks about the exposure to cereal to infants increasing the risk of autoimmune diseases. And I'm talking about type 1 diabetes. The other problem when you feed this cereal to a baby is they don't have the enzymes yet to digest that cereal. I'm talking about amylase. That's developed months later. So you're giving this food that they can't digest with this heavy metal, not to mention the tremendous amount of sugar. Rice cereal is screaming high on the glycemic index. It's way up there. It's going to turn into sugar. And that alone can set your child up for all sorts of blood sugar issues down the road. Of course, the other thing that you know about already is cereal has massive amounts of added sugar. I mean, in some of the cereals, 1 cup is equivalent to the sugar of 1 Twinkie. So when you look on the boxes of the cereal, it may say it's heart healthy because it has whole grains. The problem is that the whole grains have phytate, okay? Phytate is a chemical in grains that will block the absorption of zinc and other minerals. And zinc is vital in the growth of that child. Now we have the gluten in the wheat products, and many kids have an allergy to gluten, tears up their colon, they start developing inflammatory conditions early on that then lead to allergies and a lot of gut problems down the road. When you buy children's cereals, they have about 40% more sugar than adult cereals. And I'm not saying that adult cereals are much better. Most cereals have, at the very minimum, at least 2+ teaspoons of sugar per serving. And that's added on top of the grains, which also turn into sugar. And then we have the problem of the GMOs, okay? So these grains, whether it's wheat, soy, corn, other grains, even beet sugars, have been exposed to glyphosate. And this is the herbicide in the GMOs, creating problems with their immune system. And then we have the fortification of that cereal. You'll see that it's fortified. Like fortification is like a really good thing, right? Well, they give synthetic vitamin A, they have zinc, niacin, and iron. But these vitamins and minerals are not the type of vitamins and minerals that you would see in plants. And they have a different effect on the body to the point where they can accumulate and cause more of a problem. What should your child consume? I put some links right here to cover that topic. Thanks for watching.